pawns are the only chess pieces that do not move backward. So what happens when they reach the other side of the board? Well, because it traveled all its way from its home to the other side of the board without getting captured, this little guy deserves some reward for surviving like a true warrior. And that is why when a pawn reaches the other side of the board, he gets promoted. So he can promote himself into a queen or into a knight or a rook or a bishop. Now you might be wondering, why not king? Well, there is already a white king on the chessboard, and in any kingdom there can be only one king. So that is why he has to choose from these four options. So in most of the cases, the pawn would choose to become a queen, and when the pawn gets promoted, it leaves the board and the chosen piece comes on the board. Let's look at one more example. In this case, it is black's turn to play, and his pawn is about to reach the edge of the board. But in this case, the black army already has a queen. So, can now this pawn be promoted into a queen? Well, yes. The pawn can be promoted into a queen. It doesn't matter even if your army has that particular piece alive on the chessboard. So if the black player wishes, he can get another queen on the chessboard, and now after this promotion, black will have two queens on the chessboard. Wow, isn't this amazing? Let's look at this example. White already has two rooks. When this pawn reaches the edge of the board, can this pawn get promoted itself into a rook? Well, yes. So that means a player can get as many queens or as many rooks or bishops or knights as he wants to. Now in this game, it is white's turn to play, and white have two options. Either he can get this pawn on the a8 square and promote itself into one of these pieces, or the second better option is that this pawn can capture this b8 knight and promote itself into a queen with a check to the opponent king, and now the king has to move, and white can now simply capture this free rook and win this game easily. Now let me introduce you the concept of underpromotion. So when a pawn promotes itself into a knight, rook or a bishop but not a queen, then we say that the pawn has underpromoted itself. And why do we say such a thing? That's because you know that the queen is the most powerful piece out of all these pieces. And in a normal circumstance, any player would choose to promote his pawn into a queen. But at times, the situation on the board is such that under-promoting a pawn could prove to be more beneficial than promoting itself into a queen. So in this situation, white can promote itself into a queen. But that will just equalize this game, and the game would go a little longer because now black will give a tough fight to white to make this game drawish. So promoting into a queen is not helping immediately. But what if in this situation the pawn doesn't promote itself into a queen, but he rather decides to under-promote itself? And the best under-promotion in this case would be to promote itself into a knight. And why is this move so good? Because now the black king has come under a check, and white's knight is forking both the black king and the queen here. The black king cannot save his queen, and now he will lose the game because white has a passed pawn on the a file which he can now promote it into a queen. So in short, when white decided to under-promote its pawn, the game got simplified and it gave a winning position immediately to the white. Let's look at one more interesting example. Here, black is completely winning. And if you look at the white king, it's kind of trapped on the side of the board. So black is very excited in the game that he's winning, and out of sheer excitement, he promotes his pawn into a queen. And this move would be a disaster for black because now he has converted a winning game into a stalemate. The game is drawn because the white king has got stalemated. The white king doesn't have any safe squares to go on. Also, he's not in a check. So a game that black could have won easily got stalemated because black decided to promote his pawn into a queen. So what would be the best move in this case? Well, the best move would be that white should under-promote his pawn to a knight, because now the king has come under a check and he doesn't have any safe squares to escape, so the game has got checkmated. I know you're really enjoying this video, so you should give a thumbs up to it. And also don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And if you want to solve more such interesting puzzles in chess, then do not forget to join the membership program that I have for you. Go check it out. But before you go, I want you to give answer to the question of the day. It is white's turn in the game, and what would be the best move for white? Let me know your answers in the comments box, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.